I'm telling you, man. Dr. Umar doesn't.
I want to see this.
Dude, he calls them something bunnies, white bunnies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Snow bunnies.
Snow bunnies. Yeah. he calls white females snow bunnies, dog. Ew.
Yo.
But you know when he talks, because when he talks about that, his argument, right, is that females, is that males, black guys who get married to white women, he doesn't like it because they usually in a community, it's males that produce, that work. They produce, and also as a woman getting married, it sort of like protects you, right? Down the line. Understand that whether there's a divorce or there's kids,
or
you death,
yeah,
you protect. The man dies, you can still get money out of that and all that stuff. So he says marriage is actually an investment of some sort and some sort of like redistribution of wealth, right? And so if a black guy marries a white woman, he's actually investing in that white community.
Oh,
because it naturally men die before women.
Yeah.
So which means she's gonna get that money and all the resources that he's worked for and spend it in their community instead of the black community.
Yeah.
So he hates it with a passion. And I mean, his argument, to me, there's some weight to it. You understand? There's some weight to it because everyone understands that a marriage is. There's a huge component of the marriage which is financial benefits to the woman. So once you now start marrying white people, you're actually taking the money out of your community,
putting it back into the white community.
You understand? So,
it holds some weight.
Yeah, it holds some weight. And I think like I just showed you a clip with Kevin Samuels. He's also on a similar tip, but not as hardcore as who talks about Umar.
Yeah.
So his tip is black women need to get married, right, and find good men earlier on in their lives as soon as possible because it benefits them, right? But now society has said like black women are on a back foot. It's been preached all over the place.
Yeah.
So they're trying to move and open space for black women in corporate and career driven and all of that stuff. But in actual fact, he argues, if I'm not quoting him correctly, but the way I got it from him is that he argues that it's better for black women to marry black men and be supportive of a black man with his vision and what he wants to do with his life and all of that stuff, and have black kids and have black families and stuff like that. Because when he talks, he pulls out stats. So many black women are not married, and this black men are married like this and like this. And in a way, I think the genesis of it is about protecting the black family. Understand? And especially now, because it's not only the society. When I say society, I'm just saying people, outside people, within the black community, but also including other race.
Yeah.
Where, a black woman doesn't necessarily believe in the black men anymore. Understand that it's become so hard to convince a black woman that their true destiny or something like that is with a black
man.
He goes on, and I've seen this as well. Like, and I'm sure you've seen it as well. He says all the other races get married early. If you look, I know I had some white colleagues at work and friends and so forth, Indians, even coloreds in our case. They get married early because they understand the value of a family unit. While Tina, we like, niggas ain't shit. This thing of saying that hashtag that got everyone up in arms and that the men are trash.
Hashtag.
They were not talking about every man.
Talking about us.
They were talking about black men. And it was black females who was in the forefront of that hashtag. Do you get my point? So now he's saying, why is it that us as a black population are so much in conflict, men and women, so much in conflict, while the other races, right, support each other? And most of the time, it's the women that support the men and the men can give direction and actually lead and is given space to lead. But on us, it's always conflicts. Everyone is trying to be the top dog and you understand, and so forth. So it's one of those things that needs to be spoken about, but not everyone doesn't want to really touch it, because the main character and the main person that needs to sort of change their view and their behavior is a black woman.
The other gender.
But now a black woman has been put on a pedestal because supposedly, whether true, I think some of it is true, but whether true or untrue, they've been considered as victims of whatever that has gone on in history in the past. You understand?
Yeah.
So nobody really wants to deal with black women and tell them, with yo guys, the way y'all are doing this shit ain't working. Understand? Ain't working. And the people that you thought were your supporters, they don't do what you do.
Yeah.
Understand? That the other races that you think are supporting you, they don't do what you do. White women respect their men. Indian women respect their men.
They submit to them.
Asian women respect their men. You understand? Espanol women respect their men. Understand? Black woman, it's war. It's war, bro. It's war. You know now there's actually even I don't know if you want to call it an argument, but there's actually even a pushback in terms of who gets the biggest piece of chicken.
Really? Simple. Come on. Daddy should get the biggest piece of chicken.
You get it. Wow. Watch when your woman dishes up. It's no, but that just shows Uguti. There's a lot that is wrong. Even when the biggest piece of chicken, which was a known fact, and you know it's now up for debate. You understand that it's up for. Oh well, I like this piece.
It shouldn't even be up for debate.
Do you get my point?
Yeah.
So, and then of course it goes into things like, black women want a black man who can do a whole lot of things without them. So they want a man to do all the traditional stuff without them doing the traditional stuff. Understand? So they want the benefits of everything that the man was used to do and traditionally is expected to do. But if you say, yo, man, where's the food? Like, what the fuck do you think I am?
Yeah, you think I'm your mate?
Yo.
You think I'm your slave? Like, but you want the benefits of me. Indota must.
Do you understand that? Indota must. You understand that? So that becomes, and that's why it's so funny we talk about this. That's why the other day when we were talking about, and I asked you, and this was before even I got into this rabbit hole for Kevin Samuels and stuff again. And I asked you, do you believe in buying drinks for women?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Do you understand that? Like, do you believe? And the thing is, you believe that, right? As much as we debated it, and you actually came around to what I was saying, but you believe that because that's what they expect, and society expects you to do it. Understand? And I even said to you, well, do you understand that you're actually paying to actually talk to this person? It shouldn't be a cost to talk to someone.
You understand? For time.
You're paying. You're buying them time. You're buying time of. Do you understand? So I got to a point, and now the thing is, you've got your rappers and all those guys that are, especially in TV, in sports, they do all these things. They are buying their girlfriends Bentleys and what. So the women now get positioned to say, oh, okay, this is how it's made. I'm on Birkin bags and fly out to Dubai, and I mean, we talk about Kanye Bao, the last pod.
Yeah.
Understand? But does that reflect a true, how can I put this? Does it reflect what quality is the man? Or the man knows it's okay, I'm going to spend this on you with Babs. And then people wonder, then they do that for, 5-10 years? And then when they're like 34 or something, or 35, they wonder why they're not married.
Exactly.
Understand? But they've been in areas where they believe they've got high caliber men. But those men know, no, man, the only thing we funa, Yamasavana, it's a party time. That's not a wife.
Yeah.
Do you get my point? That's not a wife. And so they
babs.
Yeah, then they're out. But now, that happens a lot. And I'm not saying with other races don't do it, but it's becoming a pandemic in our
race.
In our communities, because the other communities understand the people that do that are the minority. In our communities, it's starting to be like the majority. Now that's a problem. The scales are tilted. And look, at the end of the day, we've all got a role to play to build our communities. Women got a role to play. Men have got a role to play. The fact is, everyone should respect their role and respect the other people's role or the other gender's role. And then let's do it. You understand? I mean, we just finally, and I know it might seem like it's off topic, but I've mentioned a couple of times on the pod, and I was like, why is it that when they want to put up a poster guy or a poster men for this, the gay, I won't call it an agenda because then they're going to come on the DMs and start talking shit. But you get my point. When last did we have, I can only remember that Jenna guy. He was like, yeah. But besides that, most people that are wearing skirts and being the face of LGBT community, most of them are black. I'm not talking about the LGBT community consists of only black men. I'm not saying that. I'm saying the poster people, the ones that you see on your screens, the one that their music gets pushed forward, they whatever they do, they get promoted. Even, do you understand this stage? Like
most of them are
black.
Yeah.
They get airtime on our socials, they get airtime on TV and radio and all that. It's mostly black. Now, surely there are gay white people, but Barbie,
where are they?
Where are they? Why are they not wearing skirts? Why are they not the face of all this thing? Look, we can debate that, and I'm sure a lot of people might disagree with what I'm saying. Oh, fine. If you disagree, bring what you say, right? This is my observation. Yeah, this is my observation. And I'm not saying what I've observed every single newspaper clipping about gays and it's all. No, I'm just saying what I'm exposed to. The people that are in the forefront of this thing are black men.
Black men, yeah.
You understand? So, but anyway, let's start the episode. Let's start the episode, man. We 13 minutes in. Welcome to the Takeover podcast, man. Yeah, my name is Tony. I've got Big Marv here. Yeah, man. Just one announcement. We've got the episode I did with Boy Stats. He's a champion, crunk champion of SA. So we did it yesterday. So it's going to be in editing, and then I'm sure within this week or maybe early next week should be able to drop that. It's quite interesting. He's a very, very interesting character. Yeah, interesting fella, man. He had a lot of opinions. It was a nice interview. It was a nice interview. So look out for that. Another announcement, which usually comes at the back, now it's going to be in the front. Please do like the video.
Share.
Please do like the video. It really does help with the algorithm. Yeah, it helps with the algorithm and pushes the video forward. I do see that our watch time is up, so the people that are clicking onto our videos, they're staying low. So that's interesting. So you guys enjoy the content, so share it.
Yep.
Yeah, don't make it a secret, Faith. So
Share
like,
it.
we know a secret crush, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, not Victoria's Secret.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And talk about algorithms. Facebook, IG, and WhatsApp are down. Eh?
Mark Zuckerberg is angry.
You know, I saw a post. Someone say, "This is a good time to actually remove yourself from a family WhatsApp group."
They won't see it.
When it comes back, you're like, this thing fucked out. You know?
You saw, guys. It was off for like 10 hours.
Yeah. It wasn't me.
Hey.
It wasn't me, man. But it's so interesting that our lives revolve around this shit a lot.
Man.
Our lives revolve around like I was on Twitter before you came.
Yeah.
This thing is trending like
Bruh.
#1, and there's a meltdown. People are worried.
5 of the top 5 trending topics, they are all tied to Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
Delete WhatsApp, delete Facebook,
Yeah.
Mark Zuckerberg,
Yeah.
Instagram. Like, whew,
Yeah.
bring Mixit back.
Mixit is not coming back, man. It was good while it lasted.
They want Mixit back. Like, they say they never had these problems when Mixit was still a thing.
You see?
Huh?
You see? But I think out of all those 3, I think the one that is really, really affecting people is the WhatsApp.
Yeah, WhatsApp.
Yeah. WhatsApp, because it goes beyond just the social media. That's one. It's actually a communication tools now. You make calls, messages. You're traveling, your wife is traveling, or your girlfriend is traveling, and they can keep in contact with you. Understand?
Send locations.
Well, there's also a live location there where they can follow you on your route. So it's become a really a tool that, especially with these dark times where funny things happen out there, it becomes a tool for communication and keeping in touch. And also remembering people's birthdays.
Hey, my man. When they put up the status.
Yeah.
Like, hey.
Well, if it's not on your status, it's not your birthday.
Yeah.
So you better put it up on your status that it's your birthday then.
I wake up at 3:30 most times. The first thing I check is statuses. And I don't even open them. Like, I'll check. Okay, sharp.
This one is interesting.
The little bubble.
Yeah.
I'll see your candles, cakes there.
Yeah.
It's their birthday.
Yeah.
I don't open it. I just go to the profile.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. As if like I remember it. So yeah, man. And with work, how important WhatsApp is to work.
Oh yeah, you got the work groups and understand. You don't have to call people individually.
Communication is
everyone gets it. Understand. But yeah, until like somebody starts posting like their personal shit there
on the work group.
Yeah, it's like,
always
okay,
like that.
All right, okay, cool, man. And that's another thing. I think we need to talk about those WhatsApp group etiquette, bro. Because a lot of people just like we can start a group. Let's say we're in the a football, team. So like every weekend we play together and we communicate through that. Like, okay, how many people are coming and all of that. Dude, like the game is on, let's say we usually play football on Friday night or on Sunday.
Yeah.
Niggas start posting ass on Monday, Tuesday. You're like, what is this? It's Pornhub or some shit like that. I thought this was about football. So that's the thing, like, that people don't understand. Like, stick to why the group was created.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
If we're talking about if it's about, let's say it's about a gang of guys and we meet up to drink, like, and have fun.
Let's just keep it there.
Yeah, we keep it there. Don't come and tell me about it. You've got a problem with your boss and you want advice. Nigga, I don't care, bro. We fucking drink here. We're a drinkers group. You understand?
I have me and my friends have a group. Jesus, you should see the things that get posted there. Like, okay, ours is just a social group because like we don't see each other, work, family and time and stuff. So every time we get a chance, like, yo, gents, let's go to Papa. Let's go to you see. But during the week when nothing is happening, you open by that time you're at work.
But that is fine because, like I say, you guys have chosen that group to be a social side.
Yeah, fun.
So you can expect those things. Understand? I'm talking about like you find like I said, you started a group, like a church group.
Yeah, for a purpose. You've started a group for a purpose.
Let's stick to that. And the other thing is, there's other people that, like, you'll be working during the day, right? And you can see there's messages coming in. But now when you get in there in the evening, there's like fucking 400 messages. Now, within that filth, it's because there's this other guys that decided to have their own conversation
in the group.
And now you have to scroll past all of that stuff to find what was actually relevant. Do you understand? So instead of, and it might have started off on topic, but then they start going on and telling you, why can't they just remove themselves and go on a personal? Do you understand? And start chatting their shit on a personal. If it doesn't involve all of us, why are you keeping it there? Do you understand? Like, hey, yo, dog, let me holler at you. And you all talk about that on the side. So that's another one where there's just people that are always available for that shit. By the time you get to it, there's like 400, 500. And then people ask you, yo, dude, we put on the group. Like, fuck, I'm not going to go through 500 messages to find that one little message that was relevant. Do you get my point?
Not going to happen.
Yeah, man, it becomes an issue.
Yeah.
But anyway, hopefully this shit comes back because, especially the WhatsApp.
Hey.
IG, I mean, you've got Twitter. You can search these girls there. You can find them. Maybe, of course, not filtered pics, but, I mean,
you get to see the real them.
Yeah. You just imagine shit. Yeah. Facebook, if I haven't seen you for 10 years and then you hit me up because we went to school together, I'm sure you can survive another 10 years without talking
to me. Yeah,
man, so Facebook can hold up a bit. But WhatsApp, I think WhatsApp is the one that people are going to have a problem with.
Communication is being broken. Yeah.
And I'm sure Makhadzi is losing money.
He's lost money.
Yeah, he's losing money.
Because it's international,
money. Yeah. I'm aware. He's losing big money. But someone who's not losing money and giving it away, MamKhize. MamKhize decides, like they always say you can take somebody out of their place and comfort and then and put them in a better place, but they'll still come with those tendencies. Understand? Like, where the fuck do you start paying people from a brown envelope?
Man.
And literally that paper bag was brown. And brown paper bags are about corruption. And she's been accused of corruption. I was like, surely you could have just gotten a white one just to divert this situation.
Who's
on the middle of the pitch, bro.
On the middle. Bro, there's
that is embarrassing.
The clip you sent me of one of her players saying, Coach, please tell her not to come here with that money. Like, I felt that. Like,
bro, besides okay, let's start off with the embarrassment part. Like, who still gets paid to
cash?
Like cash, bro. That's the first part. These people are old, bro. Like, if you wanted to pay them for doing well, why can't you just open your laptop and just transfer the money there? Transfer it to all of them, right? That's the first one. The second one, who's looking at those guys getting cash and then waiting for them outside the stadium and jacking them?
Exactly.
You understand? Like, for the safety, especially in SA, dog, like, people get jacked for less things than whatever money he was giving those guys. Or they can just go and wait by their houses.
But the gate.
Yeah, they know. I mean, like, same club, I don't think it was anything less than, let's say, 5K. But you know what? People have been jacked for less than that.
Bro, people have been for 1,000 rand.
You talking 1,000 rand? People have been jacked for the most simplest of things, like a gas lighter.
Bro,
you understand? So that is just putting them, doing it live. You're just putting them in danger. You understand? And another saying. Sorry, I just remembered. And another saying that says, as much as you can put a lipstick on a pig, it's still a pig.
It's still a pig.
And I said, those people are so cleaned up. They're wearing Gucci and all of that stuff. Well, cleaned up, hood related. Yeah. You understand? Because like decent people don't wear like Gucci every day. You understand?
Yeah.
But they still act like they are.
Oh.
like they act so hood and everything again.
New money. You know, there's also this saying that you can't convince a fly that shit is shit.
Yeah.
You'll forever go back to shit and eat that shit.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. But this guy's, I know, and the sad part about him, Klapper, just to close it off, their team is actually performing above expectations, right? Man. So this is unnecessary to now just bring another layer into to the players to consider. You don't need this. Like I say, you should have just sat there with your laptop and you say, guys, thank you for winning. Everyone's getting 5K. I'm transferring it now. Leave it at that.
Who is her payroll administrator? Like that whoever that person is.
Andile, you saw him with the paper handing out cash. Andile, bro.
Bruh. When SARS comes for them.
And also for them. Like, if people start knowing what's this guy, do they walk around with security or something? Maybe
so.
not. But I mean, to know what they're carrying so much cash, can't you? Yeah. But,
problems.
But yeah, well, we'll see when they get confronted. To see how they're gonna react. I don't know this story how it began. Did you get the feedback, or did you watch Nota or StogieT? One of them confronted the one, but then it blew up.
I saw StogieT's statement.
StogieT did a statement as well?
Yeah, he released a statement.
Okay.
So he said Nota came to his section. And Nota started yapping. And StogieT was like, you know what? Fuck you, nigga. I'm coming for you. And he just went for him up until security came. So yeah. And then, after the fight, after Nota, because Nota was the one who got kicked out.
Yeah. So he wasn't kicked out. He was removed. He wasn't escorted. Because if you're saying escorted, it means like he was walking. Oh, he was picked up. He was in the air. He was suspended in the air. And they removed him
from the premise.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so, yeah, man. He went to StogieT's section.
So he instigated the whole thing.
He instigated the whole thing. Because even in the statement, StogieT says he even, accused StogieT's mother of being a corrupt public servant.
Oh, snap.
Like, you're bringing my mother into this?
Oh, snap.
I know you have a problem with me rapping in English or whatever, and not incorporating the African languages, but...
Yeah, but you know what I find with that? Is that I feel, right, let me put it that way, I feel with for Nota, it's more personal than that. He's made it personal with the story, because I've seen a lot of, like, let's be honest, I only just knew Nota from last year when he went after Zuluman with some power,
Nasty,
and at the same time he went after, I think, Speedster as well, and then after that, then we became prominent because there are people are listening to him. And then he'll drop things about StogieT. StogieT is not his money. He's a trust fund baby type of thing. He acts like rich, and because now it's his parents' money. And I mean, us following hip hop, we know a lot of rappers don't really represent what they say. You get my point? Now, when you attack StogieT that way, I think you can say it and say StogieT does not represent who he is. But once you start saying, like, you're going into the deeper details, now that's becoming more personal.
Yeah.
StogieT has built his brand, especially after he left the Volume. He's built his brand around the floss, the I'm a sick guys, and, I'm a chill guy. I've got this level of... You are actually going after his career.
Yeah.
You understand? You going after his career, and it's not what you said once. You're constantly saying it. Now it's becoming personal. Because if you believe that, and you think you've got proof of that, say it. The people that want to hear it will hear it. The people that want to dismiss it will dismiss it. But if you're constantly trying to influence people. You are actually going after the person now.
Livelihood.
Yeah, you're going after their, careers and livelihood. So I don't think, and now when you bring in the parents and all that, I don't think anybody can accept that bullshit. Anyone in their right minds will never accept that bullshit.
Never.
Understand?
So, yeah, man.
So it was bound to happen. I think the last piece is him. Based on what you're saying, Stoggie said, I didn't see it. But if he says Nota went to his section, I mean, you've said so many things about the guy, and you guys are in the same vicinity. The guy is not even paying attention to you, but you still come to his section to instigate. And I think Stoggie is probably correct. I can see this thing go that way. I can see this scenario happening where Nota goes there.
Yeah.
The sad part, he says he was there with his wife.
Berita.
Yeah. How much more shit does that child, because she's got parents, has to go through on this guy's behalf?
Hey, my man.
She's getting sworn at left, right, and center on social media because of him. Like, how much more? And then you go, and then your husband is always acting an ass on IG and all of this stuff. Now he's acting an ass live, and you are there as well. I got respecting Uguti. You know what? Let me not do this. My wife must be proud of how I behave. My icon. Do you understand that? Like, what's up, dude? Like, really, what's up?
I think he's bipolar, that guy.
Eh?
I think he might be bipolar.
I think so too. I think if you're putting it like that, maybe bipolar or maybe some other mental illness.
Yeah.
I understand.
Like,
if behavior is just not correct.
It's eccentric, eh? Like, he's...
I wonder, Uti, how can I put this? How do you wake up in the morning, right, and constantly look to fight and instigate the people, right? Like, Unota doesn't usually trend. Excuse me. Unota doesn't usually trend for anything that's building. It's always about dissing this person, this and that, and that and that. And yes, maybe he knows how to work social media. But I mean, like, doesn't that take a toll on you now? Let's forget about the people that you're dissing. Like, on you, for you to be so constantly angry and negative, and doesn't it take a toll, like mentally, emotionally, soul?
It should be, man. It should.
This is not a behavior, like you say. This is not a behavior of somebody who's right, right? And we can't diagnose him, but this is not a behavior of somebody who's right and even who's at peace with themselves. Do you get my point? Like, if you're at peace with yourself, you don't go around instigating and trying to start fights and fires with everybody. Understand? You have to, like, have some self-hate of some sort, bro.
Yeah.
There is just no... His name, besides people knowing he was a manager for or whatever he worked with Uquesta, his name is associated with just negativity and things that are not nice to hear. It's unfortunate because we've broken a rule of which we spoke about offline or off mic, where I said, I don't really want to talk about this guy anymore. But we cannot ignore this. You understand? You cannot ignore this when people are trying to work together in hip hop and try and bring people together and have harmony within the SA hip hop space. And then this thing happens. You understand? We cannot ignore it. We
cannot not talk about it.
Yeah, we cannot not talk about it. You understand? So I don't know, man. He says that he had pinned down Ustoki.
Did you see that kick? Send him flying
through the room. Yeah. Dude, it was like a kick from the Matrix. If you remember the original Matrix, when they'll hit you, you fly backwards, but in slow motion.
Hey,
you understand?
StogieT can kick.
Yeah. But that is embarrassing.
It is.
Especially with Stug has got a family. Well, Nota has got a wife, but I mean, I think a family unit needs kids as well. Stug has got kids.
Amen.
Understand? So for him to be involved in this, I'm sure it was embarrassing as well. But I think he felt he needed to defend himself defend his honor, defend his name. So I don't know, man. Nota's like a mosquito that just doesn't want to go away. The mosquito at night, bruh, it's blazing hot as fuck. You can't close the windows, so you have to, and then it comes in, bruh. And now the pain, the pain about the mosquito, it's not the actual bite. It's the fucking noise it makes before it comes to bite you.
In the ear.
Yeah. Yeah, man. And you're like, just do what you need to do, bruh, and get the fuck out of here and bounce, But this is just meow, meow, meow.
Hey, my man.
Dog. I don't know, bruh. But anyway, hopefully the next time we talk about him, somebody's knocked him out.
Yeah.
That's what I want to hear. It's like he's knocked out for the counts, you know. Another I don't know if this is a scandal or how you want to look at it. The Makhadzi situation.
Ish. Just said it.
How do you okay, you feel sad about it?
Yeah, I feel sad.
Okay, how do you take it in and how do you view it? You know where it started, right?
It started with a picture.
Yeah. So she was performing. Okay, you can take it over, yeah?
So basically she performed and she had I think he's a cameraman there. He was taking pictures, but the picture that was posted revealed her inner thighs, which were a bit black.
Darker than normal shade.
Normal shade.
Yeah.
So people started body shaming her on social media, saying she don't bath, why are her thighs, different shade as a body, But ish, it's sad. Like if you understand a body and understand thick, in most cases thick bodies, you'd understand that that's common, right? And especially with darker people, that's common. And Makhadzi is not light skinned; she's dark, so it's a common thing, man.
But I don't even want to bring it to thick people, right? In general, as black people, you're not the same tone and shade all over your body.
Exactly.
That's impossible unless you're doing some Kanyabao movement. But in most cases, you in your body, you've got darker shades of your skin in different parts of your body. And that is totally based on a lot of factors: heat, exposure to the sun, and so forth and so forth. So the person who took the pictures, I don't know, was it her photographer or...
Yeah.
All right, actually, let me read this because she mentioned something about that here. So she put up a post when this thing started trending. And when I read it earlier on, there was some grammar issues. So I'm going to try and read it smoothly now and try and fill in the missing pieces. Yeah?
Sorry to disturb you. With the grammar mistakes, I could actually hear her saying it. Like even when she speaks.
Oh, so the grammar mistakes bring the flavor.
Even when she speaks, she's like this.
It's a Nando sauce.
She makes so much errors, so many errors when she speaks. Like it's amusing.
All right, so this is what she said. She did a post, and even doing the post, bro, it's so embarrassing. Like for you to come and attend to such thing. But anyway, we're here. She says, I would like to apologize to all my fans, if you really disappointed about the pictures. There were a lot of beautiful pictures that a cameraman was gonna post, but he chose to post this to promote his brand, but forgetting the damage he is doing to my soul. I know I'm strong and all this will pass. Unfortunately, I cannot change my inner parts, which I think that's what she was, the photos reflected, inner body parts. inner side of her thighs and stuff like that. I'm like this and I'm proud. Okay, so basically, it seems like she knows the cameraman, right? And she knows that the cameraman took other pictures as well. So they've got a working relationship. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. And then, but he decided to post this one. So the only thing that you people are doing is to try and edit my pictures. Nikonanisa mafunko. Nikohlagele, if I think.
I think so.
Right.
Let's keep it moving.
Let's keep it moving. Yes, I am strong, but my family and friends, they are not as strong as I am. Seeing them crying about edited pictures really break me and affect me badly.
Yeah.
All right. I would like to also ask everyone who reacts with the pictures and edited pictures that you are planting something that can affect me badly. So the guys, basically what you're saying there is that if you're reacting to the pictures in a bad way, and the edited pictures that you are actually sharing on social media, it is affecting me badly. I humble myself politely to ask everyone to stop humiliating me. I don't have energy to block you. I love you all. African Queen album is out now. All right, let's start with that one. Why the promo?
you gotta attack.
Why the no? But for me, I'm sorry. If you take this shit as serious as you say you are, but you've got that mind to actually remember to do the hashtag and the promo, I'm sorry. I am sorry. I'm sorry. I can't vibe with that. She shouldn't have done that.
She's on the let's keep it moving vibe. Forget
but don't
about
do
this.
The promo.
Listen to my album.
No, man, don't do the promo, because now there might be an idiot who says, "Yeah, well, maybe you are part of this."
Oh yeah.
There's gonna be some people that are gonna say, "Well, if you're doing a promo on something that is you are feeling so sensitive, you're saying it's affecting your family, it's affecting everything, and you are being humiliated, but then you do a promo on that post. So you knew that these pictures were gonna trend and be out there. So you're doing it's a promo run. And you don't want, you see, when you do this type of things, you don't want mixed messages. Understand? If you're feeling bad about it, it's like saying, let's say for instance, just a harsh thing. Maybe you got beaten up, like Upoiti got beaten up, as she claims, right? And then at the end, she's like, "Yo, by the way, don't forget to buy my energy drink, or don't forget to buy my liquor, or don't forget to."
I get it.
Are you yourself taking what happened to you seriously? Do you get my point?
I get it.
Because then now this is beyond business, right? She's not. You see on this thing here, she's not talking about how it's affecting her business or anything like that. In actual fact, she's got overwhelming support even before she posted this thing. So you don't need to, right? You don't need to do this. But going back, I think she should be left alone. There's a lot of people that say a lot about Makhadzi. Look, the honest truth is, she's not your typical pretty face looking person.
Yeah.
Understand? But now for you to forever comment on her looks and not in a good way. Understand? That's why at some point she talks about what she can be strong, even though later on she does actually admit what is affecting her. Understand? But most of the time, or not most of the time, quite a few times you'll see Makhadzi trending, and it's not about her art, and it's not about the music that she's doing. It's not about the shows that she's doing, or maybe she did a podcast or whatever. It's all about bullshit. Now, if you're going to come on social media and belittle people, and you make it your business to belittle people, right? You need to check yourself.
You need to really, really self-introspect and self-evaluate.
You know, we've got people that are famous and maybe prominent, like in terms of what they do, like in the arts, who are worse than Makhadzi in terms of their personality online. Understand? Who are just trash. Understand? But those people don't get as much hate as this woman. And this woman I've never seen her write something or go back on a tour with someone or say anything about someone. Like, leave her alone. Leave her the fuck alone, bruh. You know? I've never seen, I've seen other celebrities go back and forth with fans, being disrespectful and all that, but I've never seen that with Makhadzi. I've never met her, but the impression I get from online, how she conducts herself online, no.
Positive vibes.
Yeah, she doesn't bother nobody.
Positive vibes, man.
Understand? She's always dancing to her music, even though I don't know what she's saying. Seems like a vibe.
Me either.
Yeah. A couple of songs I like. I don't know what the fuck they say, but it seems like, yo, man.
It's a vibe.
Yeah, man.
It's
It goes down there. She's Venda?
Yeah, she's Venda.
Yeah. It goes down there in Venda sign. But I think people should just leave her alone.
Just leave this poor girl alone.
Yeah.
Just leave her alone. Let her be, man.
Yeah.
She's an amazing performer. Have you seen her? The energy she brings to the stage. Like, look, I'm personally not a fan of her music. Yeah. But I definitely watch her performances. Just for the energy and the
it's mesmerizing. I mean, you can't just skip over a clip of her dancing. Exactly. Because you're gonna be entertained.
You're gonna be entertained.
And actually, that's what our relationship with these people is. They entertain us. We are paying attention to their art and craft. The other stuff, live it out.
Useless.
Yeah, live it out. Yeah. That's gonna be a quick one, man, for today. Is there any other thing that happened that